Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. You ready to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So Iowa's offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him.
He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Scanning the field, it's Dixon. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Corrals it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Tigers' offense will have its first possession of the game. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Dixon. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Using the quick game. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He wants to throw. Gets it to the back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up. They run the reverse. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their heads, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
On third and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Off play action on first down. Working the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Looking for a man. It's Mayo trying to get to him. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, wants to throw it. They're trying to get to him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Looking to throw for it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown LSU! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Dixon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st and 10 coming up. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll try the left side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The give to the single back. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes with the return, and the returner will be brought down. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Handoff from the gun. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep moving. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Give to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quick strike complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Hawkeyes are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Turns it on at midfield. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Dixon. Pressure coming. And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He's got his man. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. These 2 guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. from the gun, the ground game. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. To the air, it's Dixon. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. He's now piled up 68 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. Caught. They get him down after he makes the catch. And the Hawkeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Wide out in motion. Running back searching for a hole. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Mayo. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The give. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is not ideal. 1st and goal, obviously, you take a big sack. But when you're in this area and you create a little bit more space, now I have more opportunity to throw the football, spread you out, maybe even quarterback run game, too. Gives me a little bit more space to maybe do some damage on these next couple plays.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And that one's way too far for everybody. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Finds his big tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Dixon. He's got the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. A completion, but not quite enough for the first down. 3rd down coming for this offense. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with the lone back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's got 69 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Used the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a 2nd down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The give to the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go to the counter, and they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. They're working that left side. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Tigers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown LSU! Up and over, Yabo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, us right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. FIU overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Panthers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got his man down the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Toppin. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They'll try to pop the draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Dixon. It's complete to the left. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear. Going up top on 1st down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Dixon. Pocket starts to collapse. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Playing a field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. First down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Got his man quickly. Off he got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The give to the tailback. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the draw. Nice move to stay on his feet. He's up to 86 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. They'll try to run for it. And the Hawkeyes will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Dropping back, it's Dixon. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch called for and made. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. On the move. Fakes his man out. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man out of the backfield. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, And there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best two conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David. You're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The play-action fake, coming after it. And they get the sack just like that.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. The give from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Back to throw, it's Dixon. Fires to the right. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for it all. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Lining up to add another. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 21 over the Sharks. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll pull it down and run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack from getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. He's looking to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Dixon. On the run, fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. The Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking to pass. It's Dixon. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Harbor.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's sacked. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He'll take a shot. Touchdown LSU! And the stomping has commenced.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Akron overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from InfoCision Stadium, these Zips got to be thrilled with this result. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. The short hands, it's Tompkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Back to throw, it's Dixon. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. That pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
They'll go right back to the run. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He'll do it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Dixon. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit with the field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their finger.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Caught in the backfield. It's sacked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's open on the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Dropping back, it's Dixon. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He's going to pass on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense takes matters into their own hands. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the air, it's Dixon. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. He'll bring it back. It's Weeks. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs two more on fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Dropping back, it's Dixon. It's complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He wants to throw here on second down. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. He's going to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, is still short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Going deep. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
He pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The AT unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Right back to him. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Give to the running back. Shakes off the tackler. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Handoff from the gun. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. We reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. They'll put the tight end in motion. They're going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense. You're creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
On the ground. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. I think we can just about blow the candles out on this one. It's all over.
No doubt. It's over. But you know what, Reese? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Dixon. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This this offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Feeling some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. He's going to take off. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unleashes one deep. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. For throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.